Well, in this turbulent political moment, it can be easy to pay too much attention to politicians and lose track of the people who will actually make the decision in November. But each week we are working to make sure real Georgians stay at the center of the conversation.
That's right. Zach Merchant with the 11 Alive political team and our co-host for the Georgia Vote takes us to Cobb County for this week's Voice of the Voter. We are hearing from Ryan Blythe, who founded the Georgia Trade School in Acworth.
We're changing lives.
Tell me where we are right now.
Believe it or not, our welding lab is in a 100-year-old building.
And this is that welding lab.
This is our welding lab.
This is where all the training happens.
This is where all the training happens.
When you look around this room, you say you see opportunity. What does that mean to you?
Well, this is a skills and knowledge-based economy. It rewards those things. But we're teaching a skill, and it's a marketable skill. It's a skill that's in demand. It's a skill there's a shortage. And it's a skill where you can have it for the rest of your life. I feel like we're saving a lot of young men and women who didn't know what they wanted to do after high school.
And this is a way to make a lifelong living and a livelihood.
It's a path to middle-class security.
We've got a big election that is just a couple months away now. When you look ahead to it, what worries you the most?
The divisiveness. It seems like the two sides are simply interested in attracting their base. And they both had an opportunity to reach out to the center with their vice presidential selections, and they went in a different direction. I think we've gone through 3 consecutive cycles where a lot of people are disappointed with their choices, and I don't think we're talking about the serious issues. It's going to take compromise in order to fix this country.
What are the 2 biggest issues that are going to govern how you vote?
So as a small business owner, the Tax Cut and Jobs Act back in 2017, it's set to expire in 25. And that's helped a lot of small businesses with investments in equipment, in their facility, in their people. The Senate had an opportunity to address that earlier in the year, but they punted on it. So if it doesn't get extended, then I think it's going to hurt Main Street.
That's issue number 1. Is there a second issue that's important to you?
Well, I would like to see more support for what our graduates do. Being a welding school, at times we felt a little bit targeted. For example, like when the Keystone Pipeline got canceled. I want to see an emphasis on manufacturing jobs, energy jobs. I think that's really important to a business like ours.
We always end on this. What are you optimistic about?
Well, the best part of my job is I get to see 17 to 22-year-olds every day that are working hard, that have a great attitude, that want to contribute to our society, to our country, to make it a better country. And I think that sometimes we don't see young people from that perspective.
The folks who gloom and doom and say, this next generation, they're not like we were coming up.
Right.
They're missing something.
Yeah. I mean, and you hear that with every generation, right?
But the truth is,
there's a lot of great young people. They may be able to solve some of these problems.
Well, Ryan says he started Georgia Trade School in 2012, and since then they have trained nearly 2,000 students. According to an industry trade group, though, more than 300,000 welding jobs will be needed by 2028. Also, importantly, Faith, be sure to join us Sunday for the Georgia Vote, because we have a big show coming up. We'll hear from former Democratic Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams.
That's right, and we will talk election security with Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, and Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens is also joining in on the show. The Georgia Vote airs Sunday morning at 11 right here after Meet the Press. You can catch me and Zach there and streaming on 11 Alive Plus.